So you were just
We were all very young. Yeah, it's like a lot of the wars, you know. Unfortunately, a lot of young kids got sent to war. Well, when I was in about the 10th grade of high school, there were 4 other good friends of mine that went to Staples with me. And the one was kind of a daredevil. He says, "I'll dare you guys to go in the Marine Corps." And they had a program where if you enlisted early, when you got out of boot camp, they'd give you a stripe. So in other words, you'd get out of boot camp, you'd be a private first class. So the 5 of us, all after we graduated from Staples in 1964, we went in the Marine Corps. It was tough. It was 18 weeks of nothing but pure hell. And many times I went, what am I doing here? But then as I got used to the boot camp, I thought, well, I'm going to make it. Heck or high water, I'm going to go through this. To see the area, it's a beautiful country. But to see the area that we had to go into and defend or kick them all out, the Viet Cong and that, and then maybe a month later we'd go back in and do it all over again. So it seemed like almost a helpless type feeling. We're kind of repeating everything we did. But you grew up in a hurry. When I got back from Vietnam, I actually had about 2.5 years left because I had a 4-year enlistment. And I came down to the motor pool one day, and this sergeant told me, he says, "Would you like to drive staff car for the commanding general of Camp Pendleton?" And I said, "Why me?" And he said, "Well, you kind of stand out." He says, "You got a loud voice." He said, "We like people that, we can hear." And I said, "Well, I'll give it a shot." So I went down and went through an interview process, and he said, "You're the guy." The more I thought about it, when it got to my end of my 4-year enlistment, they kept after me about re-enlisting, and I said, "No, you know what, I really want to go home." I said, "I've been home twice now in the 4 years," and I said, "I want to go back and see what I can do back there." So I got into law enforcement for a while, and then I started working for the school as a school bus driver, and that's pretty much been my whole life.